Hi, I've been asked the question, what is false control, and actually, can you ever have too much control? Well, putting it simply, false control is this. False control is trying to control things that you possibly, well, you can't have control over. And that includes, of course, other people, right? You can't control other people adequately. You can't control a workforce, you can't control lots of circumstances, right? But to feel that you need to do so is to feel that you need to have false control. So real control is actually emotional control. Real control is controlling how you respond to things, controlling how you feel about what's happening. Now, you can't have perfect real control because we're human beings, and we're complicated and complex, and we live in relationships and whatnot. But we can have enough emotional control to feel that we're good enough, we're doing a good enough job, we feel okay. Every control freak I ever met was trying to keep a hold of false control, and in the end it broke them because you just can't control the external world to any meaningful degree, right? You can control a few things. You can control that you drive a car, but you can't control the other drivers. You can't control whether you're going to get a parking place, and you can't control whether your car's going to get damaged when you're parking. You can't control anything else other than the fact that you might be a good driver and you can drive well. You can be the best driver in the world, you can still have an accident. It's not what happens to you that matters, it's what you do with it. And false control is ultimately a faulty, unhelpful process. So the secret, actually, of dealing with false control is to recognize that it's ultimately unsatisfactory, unsatisfying, and it's not something that you can ever get enough of to feel that you've mastered it. So if you think you're doing false control, leave a few comments, let's know what you're doing, and perhaps we can help you sort it out so that you actually have real emotional control. Also, please listen to the Bright Chiller podcast, which talks about real control. And if you want to really delve into it deeper, then join the Panic Pit Stop program on the Dr. Purvis CBT programs bundle, and that will tell you everything you need to know about how to have real emotional control. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen.